I gotta share the pain. I gotta share my life.
I started making music as ways to release the pain. Was never open with feelings, others said they felt the same. Put emotions to a beat and then others start to relate. I saw that I had a gift, not to use it would be a waste. From the exes, when my dad died, when the ex-friend died on my bad side. From the court case, suicide, shady people trying to ruin my vibe. Switch views, success, can't only talk about the bad times. Gotta keep it real cause you never see the truth if I only really talk about the highlights. Coming from a city, wanna reach new heights. When you living at the bottom, wanna see new sights. Grew up always losing so I couldn't lose pride. Bound to get a W from taking L's on my life. Every win I get, man, I cherish that you. Now we do a visual.
Yo, what's going on, chat?
What's up? What's up? How's it going, everybody?
Sorry we're late.
We're here. Yeah, sorry we're late. 8 o'clock Samoan time.
Fuck it, I'm not sorry. I was taking a nap. I was taking a nap, and my nap extended over. That's what happened. That's the truth. Can't lie.
How's your week been?
Been good. It's been good. I've been streaming a lot more this week, so I'm like happy about it. Ever since I've been fired, it's like whatever.
Oh, what? They let you go?
Oh, I didn't tell you? Oh man, I literally haven't seen you all week. Yeah, I got fired.
Yeah.
I got fired on Saturday.
For what? Stealing boxes?
No. It's just, it's one of them things.
Day off?
Got fired on my day out. Damn, that's what it felt like, but I knew it was coming. I'm like, fuck you. I was just like, yeah, fuck you. No, but jokers, it'd be like that. Fuck them, But yeah, I'm cool. I can't complain. Everything's been pretty good though.
No, Jesse. No.
No, what? What did I miss?
He wants my arcade sticks.
Oh, it sounds sexual. A sexual reference.
Oh.
I don't know what to think about that.
How the streams been? I've been seeing you going live. I just be.
Oh, you just been ignoring them. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
No, they honestly they've been really good. Been getting a lot of support from a lot of people. Shout out to the DWWA. To be honest, they've been popping in a lot lately. Kev, Queenie, what is it? TB, Blue Snow Fox. She's been popping in too. Demonic Dom, he came through. I'm trying to see who else. Who else from there? Wolf Soldier, Cyrus's arch nemesis. Anaconda. Shit, I had the Guam's in the house. Guam's been in the house this last few days. There he is, Guahan dude. Doom Bunny, Rumi-san, Ina Baby, Lady 671, Guam. Oh man, been getting so much love. Sarah's been there popping in. Vika's been on, but he doesn't want to play with me, so that's cool.
Sounds about right.
Nikita Loga, hell yeah. Yeah, there's it's been great, man. I'm telling you, the amount of love I've been getting all week is just, oh man, it's been great. It's been great. Can't complain.
Have they been coming to our stream?
Who?
Any of those people you named, have they been to the VybeTrybe podcast?
Kev has once. The other ones, no.
Well, fuck them.
Fuck up.
I know their times are a little different.
Yeah. And I think Lady G's in Guam right now, so fucking Ton's been in. Who else am I missing?
Testing. Can you guys hear me?
Yellow, everybody's been coming through, so I appreciate y'all. Hell yeah.
Can barely hear me.
Oh, for real?
Testing.
Dude said, who's Anaconda? Yeah, I hear you. Mic check. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, right.
Said Cyrus and Chief a little low. Oh yeah, it's Husky. You just
hello.
Hold on. Put your face.
Testing.
Oh, you guys are at 100%. What do you mean?
Husky loud as fuck.
What do you mean? I'm always loud as
Yeah.
fuck. What do you mean? How about now? How does that feel, baby? How does that feel? Right there? Right there? Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello? Hello?
Testing, testing.
How about there? Do we match? Mic check,
What's
mic
up,
check.
Chi?
Chi
Yo,
Chi,
yo, yo,
buzz
yo,
down,
yo,
Chi Chi.
yo,
Oh
yo.
yeah, Chi Chi. Chi Chi's been in there a lot too.
Cyrus
Much love
is
to Chi
talking.
Chi.
Cyrus is talking. Can you guys hear me?
Oh.
Alright, so they can hear me. Can't hear
is
Cyrus.
talking.
Good, busy. Cyrus
Yes,
is
we
low
are,
as
Testing.
fuck.
Cyrus is
Cyrus
talking.
Lolo.
Cyrus is getting there. I heard that. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
You sound good in my
1,
ears.
2, 3.
Oh, pause.
Yeah, nobody can hear me.
What do you mean?
Yo.
I feel like they're trolling you.
They're telling you that they can't. Aaliyah just walked in here right now and just told me that my audio is low.
What the hell?
Well, I'm not going to be talking much this stream anyway, so do your thing, guys. Do your thing.
Hold on, give me 1 second. That doesn't sound right.
Gosh.
Shut your face.
Jesus Christ.
Feel better. Just put some bass in your voice.
Oh, you
Oh.
sounding like a bird.
Oh, yeah. But I can fight, though, so, you know, it is what.
Oh.
Bars. Bring it out,
Oh.
bars.
Holy
No, it's
shit,
not
you are
bars.
loud.
I'm
Mhm.
loud now?
No, Husky.
What do you mean I'm loud?
Hold
Loud
on, there
stream.
you go. I can adjust you, but
You can adjust me, you sicko.
whoa.
What is going on?
What?
All right, how do we sound now, chat? Tell me, how do we sound now?
How do we all sound?
Yeah, how do we sound? Is my video frozen?
Loud.
Loud?
Give him the touch-up. Sounds.
Beef is frozen.
Oh, my
Am I frozen?
Is frozen? What the hell?
Man, I feel like you guys are messing with us.
Oh, so is Husky.
Am I frozen? I'm
But-
frozen too.
Yeah,
What
we
the
are
fuck?
frozen.
I'm just not going to move.
What
Can
is that?
hear
There's not-
Cyrus now.
Everything is great.
Okay.
Cyrus is the only one. All right,
There we
I'm
go.
going to try not to move at all.
There we go. There we
Oh,
go.
yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, what a great start, guys.
Man, I feel like you guys are just trolling the shit out of us. I'm not even gonna lie. Now I don't even want to do this today. You bastards. Shit. Who's starting off? Who's starting off?
Hit us with the questions.
All right. For everybody tuning in,
I love you, Chi-Chi.
this podcast is about depression. As we started the mental health series to kind of take on these topics that are considered taboo amongst our own people, and these are kind of sensitive topics when it comes to just people in general. So we've talked about anxiety, suicide prevention, and we're gonna kind of keep that going and being able to kind of shed light on these things that are going on in the world. I don't want to call them issues or problems, but these are things that people really go through.
Yep.
So to start it off, if you're in the chat, feel free drop a 100 if you want to join our Discord and get on camera or just the audio and pretty much speak your mind. If we're gonna go through different questions, I'm gonna ask them, and if you feel like you have something for that or you relate to this topic, feel free to just hop in our Discord, or if you're not comfortable doing so, just post about it in the chat. Everybody, this is a sensitive topic. Everything is it's not easy to talk about, so definitely show your support for those who are going to participate in the chat. Don't be disrespectful. We don't do that shit, but still, something like that, and people are kind of expressing their heart and what makes them tick. You don't want to push that because you don't know what they're going through.
Exactly.
With that being said, talking about depression. What is depression? Clinical depression is a serious condition that negatively affects how a person thinks, feels, and behaves. Untreated symptoms can last for weeks, months, or years, and if adequately or inadequately treated, depression can lead to significant impairment, other health-related issues, and in rare cases, suicide. So I'll pass it on to Husky.
Pass it
What
on.
else do you think is depression?
Shit. Hold on. I was gonna
All
pass
right,
this up
pass it on.
something.
Pass it on to Chief. Just your thoughts on what is depression, or just
Oh,
in your
yeah.
own way of defining it.
To me, I feel like it's feeling like the load you carry, pause, is heavy. Uh, too much on your mind. Don't know how to get it out. Feeling like you can't ask for help.
Hmm.
Um,
Definitely.
what else? Like wanting to make wanting to make everybody else happy, but it doesn't help you out in the end. Feeling like you get something out of it, but you don't.
Right.
Just
And
going. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there any like examples as far as um, in personal life, or things that you've seen that have kind of reflected what depression is?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I don't really realize it, but like some of the stuff like I went through growing up, like feeling like you're an outsider to like all your cousins and stuff.
Hmm.
But like you trying to get in, but you don't know how to, and then you feel like you can't talk to anybody, and then it's just domino effect, and then you just feel like shit, and so you
Yeah.
just close your doors, stuff like that.
Right.
Definitely going through the motions, not really doing stuff, but not really doing anything.
Right.
Yeah, that's my outlook
Um,
on depression.
Husky, you ready?
Sure.
It's pretty much um, how you personally define depression. Of what depression is, and then if you can, just like a personal experience, whether you experienced it or you just seen it around.
Um, really, really isolating yourself. Um, Isolating yourself and having a lot of negative thoughts towards yourself, towards life, um, scenarios, other people. It's really just, though, to me, it's like a real negative outlook on things, and it could be triggered from shit that's going on with you personally. To some people, like, have a problem keeping up with the Joneses, so
Hmm.
they tend to feel a certain amount of depression there because they're not able to keep up. Yeah, just like a whole negative outlook. Oh shit! I just realized that you got the banner.
Cool.
So I was saying earlier.
I do shit like that.
Yeah, you didn't even tell me, you bastard. Okay, but yeah,
Sorry.
definitely. Like, yeah, just having that negative outlook on things, and yeah, that's how I see it. Have I suffered with depression? Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Um, is it as bad now as it was before? No, definitely not. Um, the time where I was fighting through my court case, and mom was sick. I went through all the way up until till mom passed. Like, I was in this nasty funk, and I just couldn't get out of it. I slept for days, like days. It was to the point where nobody knew I was home because the lights were always off.
Right.
I would wake up, probably use the bathroom, and then go right back to the room and knock the fuck out. Like, and it's not that I was tired or anything. It's just like I did not want to be awake. Life
Mhm.
was hitting me hard, and I didn't want to be there for it. I didn't want to experience anything that was going on, for the fact that it's gonna remind me of all the shitty stuff that's happening. Everything that's
Right.
already happened. So for me, yeah, it's just it's just having a negative outlook on life for whatever reason, blaming others, blaming yourself. You know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So the next question we have on here is, or for chat, if you guys can, if you feel safe to do so, just put your experiences, what you think the definition of depression is.
Yeah.
Um, I'll do my best to get to it, read whatever you guys have to say, either towards us or you're just putting it out there. Um, yeah, just go ahead and pretty much, um, just express how you feel, and I'll make sure that it's known on the podcast. Um, so the second question is, what are some of the signs and symptoms of depression? So what I have here is a person is diagnosed with a major depression when he or she experiences at least five of the symptoms below. For 2 consecutive weeks, at least one of the five symptoms must be either one, depressed mood, or two, loss of interest or pleasure. Symptoms include, I'll just name five: depressed mood most of the day, nearly every day; markedly diminished interest or pleasure in activities most of the day or nearly every day; changes in appetite that result in weight loss or gains unrelated to dieting; changes in sleeping pattern; and loss of energy or increased fatigue. Um, I'll start with Chief. What do you think are other signs of of depression?
Say like getting mad at little things.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you had a long day, the week's already been rough on you, and you coming home and something like your shirt gets caught on the door or something, and then you just start fucking punching the door and shit, just getting pissed off.
Hmm.
Little stuff triggers you. I mean, the smallest things can trigger you. Like I said earlier, just going through the motions, like throughout your daily routine, doing things that you normally do but not really doing them. No emotion, Uh, kind of just like like their demeanor kind of just lost.
Hmm.
Not really sure what's really going on.
Right.
Right.
Um, yeah, stuff like that.
Definitely. And out of every or including what you just named as signs of depression, including what I also said, um, have you ever experienced something like that, or have witnessed someone going through that? And this question is also for chat. If you guys feel like you have an idea of what a sign of or symptom of depression is, so yeah, personal experience, Primo, Pacific Chief. Every-
Damn.
uh,
Dropping
Everybody
government
knows.
out here?
Every
Damn.
everybody knows his
Mm,
name, but
That's
everybody knows my
not
name, but just
his
say Chief
name.
anyways.
wait until I drop Husky's
You
Oh man, I
username.
shut
don't.
your face. You shut your whore face.
All right, but Chief.
uh,
Mm,
no, nothing really comes to mind because I'm really like the like okay, like in my family, I got three sisters and parents. When like shit happens, and I see them all crying, breaking down, I feel like I have to be the rock, hold my stature, be stoic,
mhm,
keep it together. But like, really on the inside, you're just like, it's like a little kid crying out, I need help too, stuff like that. But I'm not gonna show it because I need to be there for everybody to lean on.
right.
Uh, as far as like seeing it, I'd say it's kind of hard to see because, most people who are going through it, they don't really show it. Like they could be happy all day, but trying to make other people happy. But they're not gonna. No one's gonna come up to you and say, "Hey, I'm depressed. I need help."
Mhm.
That's like
Right.
the last thing you'll see from a person depressed.
Right.
But stuff like that. Excuse
And
me,
then
I'm allergic to emotions.
right, right. Um, same thing for you, Husky. What are signs and symptoms of depression that you can think of off the top of your head? And then like personal experience, or I know you named the changes in sleeping patterns.
Mhm.
Um, but what else were you feeling at that moment? So if you want, you can start off by naming the symptoms and then personal experience.
Um, like I said, just um, fuck. I seen a lot of them. The ones that you named, I experienced the change in sleeping patterns, the energy. Um, like Jeff said, he I believe he did say it before. It's like when you feel like you're not the main character in life, but rather a side character in everyone else's. Like I just
Yeah.
didn't feel that I was living, you know, like I was living with a purpose anymore. Like it didn't feel like reality to me. None of it felt real. I felt like I was um I was just outside of myself. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but
Yeah.
just that, like in Spider-Man when when Doctor Strange, what was his name? Doctor Strange? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he fucking punches Tom Holland in the fucking chest and he kind of goes outside of himself. Like that's how I felt. Like I felt I wasn't in my own body. I couldn't can control what I felt and shit like that. It just, I don't know. It was just like a weird experience for me, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, Chad's been saying a bunch of good stuff too. Like Doom said, depression is a nasty storm cloud that follows you around on a long leash, comes and goes as it please, doesn't make itself known. Suffering from depression for 20 plus years, you kind of learn how to suppress it and cover the problems. Always remember that it will always be someone to talk to. You are never alone, Chad. So yeah, definitely, you're not alone. You know, with depression. I just saw something too, like a quote that Dwayne Johnson put. Let me see if I can find. No, I can't find it. I don't know where the fuck it's at right now. But yeah, he kind of said the same thing, which made me realize like anybody can suffer from depression.
Right.
Shit's crazy. But yeah,
Definitely. And then I saw that in chat, and then also thank you Z for the gifted one,
yes,
the gifted tier 1 sub. We appreciate it. Again, chat, if you have an experience with these symptoms, we'd love to hear it. And if, you don't have to express it if you're not comfortable.
yeah.
Um, but definitely if you want to do something like that. So this next question is, how is depression diagnosed and treated? So I'm gonna kind of change up this question because
Yeah.
it's going more medically, but from your personal experience, um I'll define like the medical terms of how it's diagnosed, but like from your personal perspective, when someone's going through depression and
Mm,
it's kind of known at a certain point that the family may see it, the friends may see it,
yeah.
um, what is the most common trait that you've seen people react to when when they see someone else who's like dealing with depression? And how do you think you would help that person who is depressed? So I'll start with Chief.
Um. Yeah. Yeah. Dude. Like going off what you're saying, like changing it up from the medical terms. Like from my view, like I don't like how people treat these kind of things. Like, oh, it's a disease, or it has symptoms and stuff. Because I feel like when you take it that direction, you're like saying there's pills or there's medicine to like cure it. Like
Right, right.
it's like saying like there's not a pill for everything. Like if it was, we wouldn't
Mm,
have to deal with it. So I feel
facts.
I don't like when people call it that because it is what it is. Like people are going through it on a regular. It's not like there is like a shot that you can take to make you feel better.
Right,
I'm not saying that you shouldn't be off your meds, but it doesn't always solve everything. But
right,
like from my experience, a lot of people that I've seen, even experienced, like going through it, it definitely takes time. It's not an overnight thing. Like
right,
when you're healing from it. Definitely talking to people. It's hard to talk to people that because you feel like you're like opening up something new to them, man. it kind of feels fake in a way. Like you're just like I feel like you feel fake in a way, like you're like trying to get attention type. So you kind of like in a way don't want to share with them
Right.
that type of thing. Uh, like if they're your friend, they really care for you. It wouldn't matter. Like like I always say, like fucking Cyrus is like the person I look up to the most. Somebody I can talk to about anything, and really confiding in a person that you trust the most is a really good way to helping you out. Sometimes it's not enough, but I don't have all the answers. I'm just like trying to help out in any way I can.
Right.
Definitely finding that one person you can lean on. Not everybody does, so that's why they go through worst times for the longest times. But I think that's the best thing I can think of to help someone out when they're in that pit of darkness.
Right. No, definitely. Um, I saw Pooks' comment where he says, I definitely won't talk about it out loud. Had a friend check on me last night, but I told him straight up, I'll never open up about it. It's all good though, and I always will. I always appreciate the people who do see it and check up on me. Um, we definitely all deal with depression our own way, or even if it's not depression, you choose to keep things to yourself. Sometimes we operate like that. We're strong and we push through. Um, so that I just definitely wanted to put that out there. What Pook said. Um, so same question from the same question for you, Husky,
Mm-hmm.
that I just gave to Chief. Um, so what do you personally see, or how people act towards those who are dealing with depression and kind of admit it? Just honest truth of how how you see other people helping,
Mm-hmm.
and then how do you help those that are kind of going through something like that?
Hmm. Um, from my experience, I've seen people want to help by kind of what's the word I want to use? They kind of throw themselves into somebody else's life, thinking that they can help them by being there, and just like how to say, like, just kind of diving into somebody else's life, thinking that they can cure it all. That's what I've seen a lot. But truth is, sometimes that makes things worse. Um, like Jeff said, Jeff just made a comment which kind of like tied into what I was thinking. Creative outlets or hobbies in general help, particular ones where you can see measurable success, improvements. Seeing progress is something can be validating. Definitely, it's kind of like getting somebody in their comfort zone first, instead of asking so many questions. Like Pook said, it's something he won't talk about, but you get somebody in a position where they feel comfortable enough, without judgment, that can definitely be like an outlet. I
Yeah.
have family that here that suffer with depression like really bad, and it's just that life is overwhelming for them. They can't, in this moment, they feel that they can't handle what's been dropped upon them, and so they feel drowned. They feel like they're drowning. They're suffering. They just can't handle it. What I usually do is I try not to dive into it too much, but just let them know in a way like, we got you.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you're alone. Like, we got you. That's why we're here. We can help with whatever you need. Might not be able to help everything. We can't help the way somebody's feeling all the time. You can't help the some people have like a mental endangerment, where they want to, end themselves and shit. Like, you can't always help with that, but just letting them know that you're there sometimes is the key. Like Pook said, one of his boys just called up on him to check on him because, something just seemed off. That's all it is. Sometimes that little act helps out. You don't always have to be in somebody's life and like be all up in it to know what's going on to be able to help them out. Sometimes it's just, hey, you okay? If not, I'm here. That's it. As long as you're sincere about it and they feel that genuineness about you, it can help.
So I just came up with a question right now in my head, talking to you guys on how you how you guys, be that helping hand, being that shoulder they can lean on. So my question is how are you guys feeling mentally right now? We'll start with Chief.
Oh well,
You can be honest, bro.
yeah. Oh yeah. I have a good comparison. Like, if you guys watched Encanto
Yeah.
Encanto, have you watched it?
Yeah. I seen it.
Okay, like I really relate to the the big strong sister. Because do you know how like in the movie, like how she's saying like I'm the strong one. I hold everything. I'll take everything that you guys are dealing with, and I'll hold it. And then you see how like towards the middle of the movie, she loses her powers and she breaks down and she doesn't know what to do. Like yeah, I won't lie. That's kind of how I feel like right now because with everything that happened this year within the family, we lost two family members, and just trying to hold on strong, for the family. Fucking that's kind of how I feel. And then like I want to like let go, but then I see my family going through it, like my sisters and my parents, and when I see that, that's like that. I feel like that's my cue to suck it up. Like someone has to be strong for everybody.
Right.
I feel like if they can't do it, give it to me. Like the girl said, like I'll hold everything. I'm the strong one. I can hold on, but you can only hold on for so long.
Yeah.
And then when you break down, you kind of don't know how to feel. So that's kind of how I feel like right now. But this podcast really helps out because I don't really talk to people. I'm not a really talkative person, except when I'm with you guys or when I'm with my boys. I can like let loose. So yeah, like kind of right now, I'm kind of like mentally exhausted. I'm like already done with fucking 2022. I'm over it. But I was really looking like I won't lie. This whole week I was kind of like avoiding coming onto the podcast because when you said it was the mental health, like I don't really like to put my feelings out there. But it is what it is. If I'm being 100 with it, this is how I feel. This is the place I come to let loose, and
Right.
it really just like a refueling station. But like you said, like kind of like exhausted right now.
Right.
Just like kind of over everything. But doing this thing with you guys really helps out. So I appreciate you guys. And love you guys.
Love you, bro.
Love you.
Yeah, that's what I have to say on that before I start crying like a little girl.
What about you, Husky? How's your how are you feeling mentally?
Yeah, seems tired.
Yeah. Mentally drained.
Yeah, I've been feeling like that for a while. There's just so much that goes on, and then I have to think about every consequence to my actions that I'm about to do. you know, and so it's really frustrating when
Ah,
you know when things don't go your way. So it kind of puts a damper on you know on the whole mental strain, the mental strength. Um, but yeah, that's it. For the most part, I just you know I just kind of find something that kind of helps distract me. You know,
Yeah.
streaming is
yeah,
definitely one of them. It changes my mood sometimes.
yeah,
Especially when you know people come in like you know everybody just comes in just starts chatting it up, you know, like
Yeah.
I completely lose focus of you know what was like kind of annoying me or taking me down a different path, you know what I mean,
Right.
and just like being able to talk to everybody about you know whatever it is, you know, asking people how their day
yeah,
was, hey, how was work, you know, oh, you know, coming to find out somebody's like, oh, it was kind of it was kind of one of those days. I'm like, oh shit, hey, you know, kind of like welcome, you know, hey, I'm here for
yeah,
a reason too, you know, it hasn't been the best, but you know, let's just play some video games. Let's kind of like chat it up a bit, you know, just to kind of distract ourselves from it. You know, it's not necessarily going to make everything go away, but sometimes it kind of helps to refuel a little bit, you know,
yep,
to kind of get your mind together. And then, you know, once, you know, say I'm done streaming, I'm like, okay, cool.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely,
gotta take care of some other stuff, you know?
yeah, definitely. Like throughout the weeks, I'd say like I keep running out of reasons to say I'm okay
Mm-hmm.
or like I don't need help, and then we get to the podcast and like boom, I feel better. I feel like rejuvenated, but like yeah, definitely like it's always on. I'm running out of reasons. I'm holding on by a little bit on why like I should be okay. But coming here really helps out.
Sure.
Really helps lets me speak my piece because I don't like to tell everybody how I feel when I see everybody else feel some type of way. I'd
Right.
rather be the rock to lean on than come to a mutual understanding.
Right,
Right.
right.
Right. uh, yeah. Just like Chief, I was kind of avoiding this episode. That's why I'm just hosting it and asking
Yep.
questions. Um,
Go ahead, man.
yeah, I've been going through it rough. Just like how Chief said. We lost our Uso Deuce. Um, and that was rough. And we buried him on a Tuesday, and that Friday, my big bro, my uncle, Lico passed away that Friday, and I've been dealing with it rough. I was just with his wife today. We went out for breakfast. Me, my girl Aaliyah, and Binks. Binks is usually in the chat, but all four of us went to go eat, and we had a moment to ourselves with me and my sister in law, my aunt, like just kind of expressing how we felt about everything. Because I talk a lot, but I talk a lot. I take a lot of pictures. I take a lot of videos. It's because I try to savor every moment, and I make sure that no matter what it is, I make sure nothing's left unsaid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but definitely, I've been really going through it. Husky will stream and Nisha will stream, or you hear us or you hear me on everywhere I go, or you see me, always posting positive things and trying to be happy and try to make everybody in the chat laugh and just try to liven
Mm-hmm.
up the party. But on the inside, it's like I'm dying.
All right.
Um, like with the thing with losing Lico, I haven't felt this way in since my pops died. And losing Lico was rough because me and him developed a real close relationship when I moved out here. I don't tell the story often, but I ran away and I moved. I ran away to Vegas, and he was here. and we developed a bond. We had conversations that I know he hasn't had with the rest of the family, was because I'm more sensitive and more in touch with my emotions, and I I can definitely tell it's something he wanted to hear. So, um, you know, I got a chance to speak at his funeral, like go up and talk. I was actually the first one, or first boy to go up there. Out of my brothers and sisters, I was the first one to go up. Um, and I just kind of let loose. I don't even remember. It was like a blackout moment. But I thanked him for everything he did. Uh, I said it like, I kind of just uncut and raw. I just said, I hope we all acknowledge what he was to us, like what he was to this family, because he did everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I told him, like, I was taking him to dialysis. I would get off of work 1:30. I'd be at his house by 3, pick him up and take him to dialysis. Go home, wake up around 7:30, pick him up from dialysis, take him home, take a nap, either at his place or back at mine, and then get ready and go back to work and do it all over again. Um, I was taking him out to eat, doing all these things that I knew, he would have done for me. And I said it like, I don't name those type of things. I don't name those things to be like, oh, I did this for him. It was me trying to pay him back. And,
Yeah.
up until the end of my life, like, I know I couldn't do anything to pay him back. But, I did what I could. And, you know, at the very end of my little talk at his funeral, I said it straight up, like, at the everybody's gonna carry on, they're gonna be smiling, they're gonna be laughing, they're gonna be
Mhm.
doing all these things, um, but that's not gonna be me. Tomorrow, I'm still gonna be waiting for a phone call from him,
Right.
and, you know, it's rough. I feel a lot of guilt. um Everybody tells me you shouldn't feel guilty because you did the most out of all of us, but it's just, I did everything. Even while Deuce, passed away, and we were doing all those things, for Deuce, rest in peace. Um, I would still go to the hospital that Liko was in, and I would sit in the parking lot for 8 hours, 10 hours.
Mhm.
The promo videos, the boys have said it. Like, I make all the promo videos. I was sitting in the parking lot of the hospital, you know, making those videos for, like, um, growing up Islander, doing all these promo videos. Like, I was doing them in the parking lot of the the hospital, and I could never go in due to COVID restrictions. Um, and the day that he died, um, I had COVID, and I couldn't even get out the car. Every day I was at the parking lot. You know, uh, Sorry if I'm prolonging this. Is just I
Nah, man. Take your
I
time, man.
I want to make sure Liko's name is mentioned, and I appreciate him.
Yeah.
And, like, I was there every day, sitting in that parking lot. Not even seeing him. Texting him every now and then, calling him, but he's sleeping about 20 hours of the day. And I felt it was like the day he needed me most. I had COVID and I couldn't even get out the car. The day he died, I wasn't even in the parking lot because I was suffering. I
Yeah.
was in I was in the room you guys see me in now. I just had a blow up bed to the side, and I just felt like I failed him. Like, I was there for him every day. I was the last person he had a car ride with because I took him home earlier, and he ended up getting admitted back into the ER. And I could never get rid of this car because that was the last seat he ever sat in.
Mhm.
And just feeling that guilt, like, dang, like, I was there every day, but then the day he passes away, I can't even drive myself to the hospital.
Mhm.
Um, so, you know, the reason why I didn't really want to talk much is because I'm going through this thing where I'm in disbelief. when people say he's dead or he passed away or they talk about his funeral, it doesn't seem real to me.
Right. Right.
You know, like when I was up there talking for at his funeral, I started crying because it was like, how do you say it? In my head, I'm saying like, why are you guys treating this like it's real? Like
Mhm.
he's not gone to me, like, and I said, yeah, the next, tonight you guys are all gonna go drink and party or tomorrow or whatever. It was like weeks, months, years down the line. I'm still gonna be waiting for that phone call. So it's heavy, I'm going through it. I posted it on social media because I don't like, I don't reach out. I talk to the boys. I talk to the VybeTrybe. I let them know how I feel all the time. I don't shut up. But it's I do that when I post on social media, and doing that, it's like it's my way of talking because I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't say anything.
Right.
So definitely, depression is a real thing for those out there. I'm sorry I took up all this time. I appreciate all of you. I love you all. I love you guys on the VybeTrybe.
I love you too.
Pooks, if you're
Yeah,
in
so,
there, I
bro.
love you, bro. Thank you for everything you did. Even the small things, I remember them all. And, those are things that help me better my life. So thank you for helping me through that. Sarah said, I hate opening up to people after the shit I've been through. Oosh Juice put, long live Darula, forever Lico. You damn right. Sarah also says, I know it helps, but I just hate dumping my feelings onto other people. Pook said, rest in peace to all the families and homies and the families we lost. Facts. Free everybody in the chain. Facts. Everybody expressing love to each other. I love that. That's what I need. Um, it goes a long way, like how we say, wanting to be the helping hand, and everybody being here to kind of just be that helping hand and being that shoulder to lean on. Man, I appreciate all of you. I know I'm not crying right now. It's the tears. Yes, I've been crying every night. I've been crying every night, listening to Lico's favorite songs. I haven't watched the funeral service, but everybody in my family's like rewatched it. I am never gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. All right. Let's
Fuck.
y'all crying like little fairies over there, man.
Hey man, fuck you.
No, so I don't ruin my pillow fucking boots.
You almost got me. No lie.
This is like, this is my advice to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Wahan said it himself too. Everyone's going through something similar, so just know you have people for you. For everybody who's out there who is struggling with something, I get it. Nobody likes to talk about it. Hey, it's totally fine. We're one of those people. We are those people that don't like to talk about it. And it just seems to be that this is the platform that, helps Chief out. It helps Cyrus out, not to mention like our personal DMs, our calls and stuff like that. Whether it's a stranger chat, whether it's somebody you feel that you're comfortable with, don't let that be the reason. Don't let, being uncomfortable with people or holding it in be the reason you break down. Okay.
Right.
Find somebody. If you feel bad that, you're dumping, like Sarah said, she feels bad dumping that shit on somebody else, don't. The reason I say that is because some people are there. Some people are there for that, to take your shit. Okay, some people are there to take your shit, to help you feel better, to let you know that it's gonna be okay. And I'm here to tell everybody it's gonna be okay.
Always gets better.
It always gets better. It seems so shitty in the moment. Trust me, I know. Cyrus knows. Chief knows. You guys know. You've been through something somewhere down the line, most likely in your past. You've been through something.
Right.
And look where you're at now. It's gonna be okay. All right, chat. It's gonna be okay. You know, you don't have to tell everybody your business. You don't have to tell everything to one person. You don't have to tell anything to everybody. You know, be selective about what you want to talk about if that makes you feel comfortable. But don't forget that it's gonna be okay. The moment hurts, and it will hurt. And it's probably gonna hurt and linger for a while. But it's gonna get better. Okay, chat? Remember that. It's going to get better. Don't forget that shit. You know, I tell you know, my family, I tell my, you know, my in-laws, I tell everybody the same shit. You know, it sucks. Shit sucks when it's in the moment. Fucking always does.
Right.
You know, but like a scab, it's gonna heal. It'll take time depending on where that scab is, but it's gonna heal and you're gonna feel much better. You know, it doesn't mean you forget about those that are lost. No, fucking no. Definitely not. But you honor them by continuing to push forward in the best way that you can. Not in the way that you feel they want you to move or that you feel that they would approve. The best way that you can move for yourself. That's what people want. All right, chat. Don't forget that. You're all loved. Okay?
Yeah.
If you don't feel the love by now, then you're an asshole. I'm just kidding. But, you know, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys being here. Always tuning in with us. You know, this shit is free. For you to watch us, this shit is free. That's why we're here. You know, Cyrus always wants money. Yeah, that's Cyrus. But
you can see us cry live.
He still does. He still wants your money. But to watch us is free.
Facts.
So if ever you have something to say, chat, or you just, you know something's coming up, we're promoting a stream that's coming up, or you feel like you want to share something, by all means, hit us up.
Yeah, this is your platform as well.
You know, we
you guys are VybeTrybe too.
Yes, you guys are a part of the tribe. You know, Decaf, thank you for the gifted sub, brother.
Much love.
Much love. Jeff said, "There's no correct way to cope. There is no getting it right. So don't feel pressured into thinking you're dealing with anything correctly. As long as you are trying, and are doing it your way." Thank you, Jeff. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So,
all right. With that being said, we love you, chat. Chief, what's your final words?
Man, you know, like my boy said, it's easier. You know, give it time. You know, my inbox is, my inbox is always open. Pacific Chief, my handle. The VybeTrybe Instagram inboxes, our social medias is open. You know, feel free to hit us up, Discord, Instagram, wherever. I love all you guys. Appreciate you being on this journey with us.
Mm-hmm.
And, stay tuned for some content next week. Cheer you guys up.
Y'all watch out for that promo video.
If my handles, my social medias go, if they go offline, don't worry about it. It gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing this from now on. At the end of every stream, we all name 3 streamers to shout out who have content. That way we can get some kind of flow towards them. So who do you three streamers that you have in mind, Chief?
Let me pull this shit up right now.
Yes, sir.
How do you want us to shout this out? How do you want us to shout this out?
Oh, you could just shout them out like how we're doing this, and we'll kind of fix it up as we
later
get
on. Okay, gotcha.
But if you have three on you on your
Me?
mind, Chief.
Oh,
Yeah.
big shout out to JML7.
Yep.
You know, his
Oh
streams are
shit,
always
this
there.
guy.
I love to be in there. It's always good vibes.
Go follow
Shout
Jamal,
out
everybody.
to go follow JML7. Follow Yeti Streams.
Yep.
Okay,
He's a
okay.
USO from the IE. You know, he's fluent in Psalm 1, Portuguese, Spanish.
Porgy?
He's a real cool
Oh.
dude.
Oh.
And last but not least, big shout out to Big Husky.
Hey,
You know, I'm never
we
in his
know that.
streams, but go
I
go
know,
support
asshole.
him. He's a big help. He's the operator behind all of this. And yeah, that's my shout outs.
Husky, final words, and 3 streamers you want to shout out. So your
Yeah.
final words for the stream and 3 people you got.
Okay. Don't drop the soap.
Facts.
All right.
Let me see.
Liquid soap only, people.
Liquid soap only. Let me start off with I'll start off with the ones that are in here right now. Check out Heaven's Savior.
Wait. That was really your final words?
Yeah. Drop the fucking soap.
Jackass. Keep going.
Fuck you want me? You want me to be inspirational? I said all my inspirational shit earlier.
You did. Okay, 3
Jesus.
people. My bad. I apologize.
Jesus. Man, look, you just fucked up my whole shout outs. God damn it.
apologize.
Let me see.
You just
Not
baffled
took
me.
his
Shout
your
outs,
final
that's why.
words.
Yeah. Okay.
You baffled me.
Yeah. Is it the first time you've been baffled? Okay.
What did he
Pause?
say?
Pause. Okay. Check out Heaven Savior 91. That he has a 91 in the back, right? Fuck. He was just in here. God damn it, Heavens, where are you? I need to see your name pop up.
Yeah,
there it is.
91, yeah.
Heaven Savior 91. This brother's cool as fuck. He's Puerto Rican. He's from New York. My man is a new daddy. Streams are fucking all good vibes. He's cracked in Call of Duty. His community is growing and they're fucking amazing. Somebody that I first started watching on Twitch. Her name is Fat Soft Taco. Underscores in between each. I've been watching her for over a year now. Truly amazing person. She's somebody that, when I first met her, I saw her through TikTok, dropped a follow, checked her out, and then been riding with her since. She's cracked in Apex. That's her main thing. She's 2 times masters in Apex rank. Dope as fuck. And then the other one, she was just in here too. Chichiana. She's a fucking screamer. She's a screamer.
Yeah. Warning.
She's a screamer. So
turn your audio down.
Shit down, okay? Turn your volume down. Definitely, she's amazing. I met her through Instagram. We call each other best friend. I help her out with anything I can. Right now, she's doing amazing, and she's just an amazing person, super supporter. So, check out those 3. My man's Heavens. Big love, bro. Don't even trip. I got you. Heaven Savior, Fat Soft Taco, underscores in between, and Chichiana. Those are my 3 shout outs.
Hell yeah. Final words from me. Thank you guys for stopping by. Like always. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the VybeTrybe. We're always gonna bring some pretty good content. We have a lot coming. Definitely next week. You guys be ready for that. Stay tuned. Don't let school get in the way of education, and don't let work get in the way of getting shit done. Take those words how you want, but always keep it moving, man. Just because someone carries something, like a burden, doesn't mean that it's not heavy on them. So make sure you reach out, take what you've learned here, experiences that we've gone through. Also, mix it with yours if you guys can. And just be that shoulder to lean on, or if love from a distance also works. So do what you can. 3 people I want to shout out as far as uh streamers. Guahan Dude, he's here.
Let's go.
You.
Yeah, he's always going at Chief in some Smash Bros.
There's
Pause.
a battle.
Yeah.
But
Smash Bros.
definitely, if you guys can follow him, great content, great commentary, and definitely when he's engaging with those that he's playing with, it's some really good stuff. Decaf94, he's here as well. He's been showing love from the jump that I met him. I met him through Cat Gaming 671, if you guys remember him. Decaf, from the second that me and him locked in, it was love. When if you ever go to his streams, a lot of the times he's playing my music, and so I appreciate you a lot for that. For you checking out the podcast and following Husky and being able to run games with everyone, we appreciate you, bro. And Leah Wilden, Leah's been a day one. Leah has been a fucking day one.
She didn't know stay cankles, be cankles.
Facts.
Shit,
I remember. I remember.
Leah, she's been following Husky for a very long time, just as long as I fucking followed Husky and it was showing love. And that kind of trickled onto Twitch. And she's a real day one because she's a variety streamer. She shows love to everyone. She doesn't get enough credit for just being the awesome person that she is. It's always love. We appreciate you a lot. We love you. Definitely, we got to get together soon. All of us, all three of us, and Leah, do something amazing. I don't know, but Leah, thank you so much for always supporting us, for always supporting Husky. Everybody, every streamer that you've been in their chat, you've always shown nothing but love, man. But definitely, we appreciate you guys. So that was our final words. Those were the 9 people that we decided to shout out this podcast. Again, thank you guys so much. Follow all of our social media channels, so YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and on here. We got a lot of stuff coming. Make sure you tap in with the Instagram. We have some stuff to show you, and an awesome promo video for next stream.
They'll post that shit on fucking Monday, Sunday.
Or you can post it now. I mean,
Post it Sunday night.
But yeah, thank you, everyone.
Be forewarned, if you message me anything about it, I will block you.
Oh, mangama like that. Mangama like that. Come on.
Husky's tomorrow now.
Official. It's been clear.
Love you, Z. Love you, babe. In the next room, at Aaliyah's. She's in the next room. I don't know if she's watching anymore.
No. She said you go to sleep.
Okay.
All right, chat. Deuces. Enjoy the promo video again. That's all we got for you. And
don't eat the yellow snow.
Don't eat the yellow snow. Don't drop this hope. It's a wonderful experience.
Share the bright side. I gotta share the pain. I gotta share my life.
I started making music as ways to release the pain. Was never open with feelings. Others said they felt the same. Put emotions to a beat and then others start to relate. I saw that I had a gift, not to use it would be a waste. From the exes, when my dad died, when the ex-friend died on my bad side, from the court case, suicide, shady people trying to ruin my vibe, switch views, success, can't only talk about the bad times. Gotta keep it real cause you never see the truth if I only really talk about the highlights. Coming from a city, wanna reach new heights. When you living at the bottom, wanna see new sights. Grew up always losing so I couldn't lose pride. Find to get a W from taking L's on my life. Every win I get, man, I cherish that you. Now we do a vigil and we